The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Talanah can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
I'm getting to like Fashao because he's so badass. There definitely should be more characters like him. Hey, this looks like Pandora's box from Indiana Jones, you know?
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Talanah!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover!
Ah!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
don't have a shot! What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Oh my god, I knew the priest is dead body, but man, I hope that Fashion survives actually. He's the coolest dude out of this. It seems like you can shoot them down if you hit the riders. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Shot your tit, man. I made you nipple piercing, man.
They need covering fire! What the?
There's no more fire.
Vengeance for Fasha!
Finish that rider!
For the sacred land! Don't lose her! On target! Ammo for you! I've got a shot! Now they're scared! They lost their helmet!
Okay, better.
I actually made a mistake because when I was in the city I could buy the fire arrows and basically detonate all these guys at once because these are fire charges.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse! Intruder! They're vulnerable! Alarm! Alarm! I'll get her. Think you can take me? Aha! Hit her again!
Oh fuck, man. That was zero mercy. Lay down, bitch.
Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
This is some Sparta shit. Okay.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through. Shield can't damage it enough.
I guess this warrior bow can do quite a bit of damage to him.
I need to get my scanner attack first.
But I'll try to just jump in and kick the shit out
That's my
of him.
chance.
Looks like it's working.
Generated. Gotta take down that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Splash, man, bitch. I'm so happy I was able to do this combo because I saw it in the gameplay reveal, man, and it looks dope.
You're not stopping me.
I was able to attach the sparkling arrow to him. He's a sparkling person. So it actually explodes if I attack him on melee range.
There, he's exposed. turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today.
Yes, sure, what a coward.
Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hekarro. Move out!
Yes, run away, because if I killed you, it would be game over already.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Fasha, you died like a champ. Oh my god. Though I'm sad to see him go because he was such a great character.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Talanah have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. No Czar, Vuadis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Talanah. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Talanah.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
It's too bad about Nazar and Vuadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Kharja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Kharja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Kharja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Kharja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Kharja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Alright, so this was long and a lot of info to sink in, so let's go.
Be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, so far this game has been excellent. Dialogues and the characters are so deep and the melee combat is much better than in the previous game. The shielding is an energy-based glider. Blah blah blah. Hey, cool. I guess we will test this out in the next video.
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Sylens and Hades. And just maybe a backup of GAIA. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
So basically the West is an uncharted territory and there are several clans. So I think that is going to be quite an anarchy. I also hope we're going to see those big ass machines. If you can remember in the previous game there was like this kind of octopus thing laying down.
Why help to knock the rebels?
I think that we can see it in the back. You see those tentacles? That is where we're going next. Anyway, thank you guys for your time and see you next time. Peace.